What's going on, YouTube family? How's everybody doing today? And welcome to another episode on my YouTube channel. And in today's episode, I wanted to discuss the right way of resigning a job that you do not like to work for and looking for better positions for yourself, for your family, and for your future goals. So, without further ado, let's get into this shit. Before I start, let me take a little sip of my coffee. Mm-mm-mm. And look how nice I look, man. I look nice, fucking fresh. Wow. All right, guys. So, a lot of people would ask me all the time, what is the right way to resign from a job that is not benefiting you or your family? So, the best thing to do is you always put in your 2 weeks, which is very important. The reason why you have to put in your 2 weeks is because you do not want to have no bad blood with anybody, or especially with the company. I'll explain why. Sometimes when people they do things too fast, consequences can happen. We already know that. It can happen at whoever. It can happen to me, it can happen to my fellow friends, my girlfriend, my family members, anybody. So, why we should put up 2 weeks instead of just leaving at that right moment when you quit or resign? I'll tell you why. So, companies nowadays, uh, they want you to be more professional as to walking out and in an unprofessional manner, okay? Because it doesn't work that way. On top of that, companies can actually withhold your money because you got to remember something. A lot of people they don't like the work they do, and some people do, some people don't. But sometimes there's always a better position. We already know that. We already established that. But some people they just want to get out and about and say fuck this job and don't worry about it, nothing's gonna happen. See, not a good way of thinking. Okay, you don't do it that way. The reason why I highly recommend a 2 week resignation, which is a 2 week time, it's better for yourself to have good references for the future. That's one. And number two, the company can actually hire somebody within those 2 weeks that you already given up. So when you leave, they have a replacement for you. Now, we all got to remember something. We're all just numbers. Whichever establishment you work for, you're just a number. Anybody could be replaced, and it doesn't become a big deal anymore. We all know that not all jobs fit the categories that we're looking for, but sometimes you have to just take what's available until further notice. Or if you apply, like I would always apply, and just to find something that match my qualifications, because you got to go for the higher up sometimes. I mean, a lot of people they don't realize that you can't just always stay down here, okay, for the rest of your life. You have to really start looking and looking and trying to succeed as much as possible, because here's what I'm going to tell y'all: time does not wait for y'all, okay? And we are not here to waste God's time, okay? We come here to do what we have to do, follow a dream, find that goal, so that you yourself that's watching this video, watching me speak to y'all, makes a beneficial life for yourself. Now, getting back to, like I said, about how to resign work. or from the job that you're in right now. Now, the best thing to do is, like I said, give you 2 weeks. Even if it bugs you, I know it hurts. Trust me. I've been there, done that. But sometimes that benefit, that waiting period, the 2 week waiting period, the resignation period, it's going to benefit y'all later. There will not be any consequences if you do your 2 weeks. Also, you'll have more references because at the end of the day, the company that you resigned from might want to rehire you back. And that's a good thing because being rehireable, especially with a company that didn't benefit you, is a plus sign. Because I'll tell you guys why. Let's say you resigned. You did your 2 weeks, right? And then you started a brand new job, let's say 3 days later, right? And let's say that the job, which is your career job now, because you resigned your old job, which it wasn't really a career job for you, but then you have the career job right over here now, right? And this is where you're at right now, right? Now, let's say that this career job, you're here, and then it doesn't work out. Now think about it. This right here didn't work out. And you start wondering, why didn't it work out? But where you was here, even though it wasn't your career job and it wasn't really benefiting you as much as you wanted it to be, you were doing okay. So now you resigned from this job, did your 2 weeks, got your good references, and went here, and then it didn't work out. Now you can actually go back to your old job because you're rehireable. You respected them and they respected you. They said thank you before you left, right? They said that they appreciate you staying there for 2 weeks because you have your career. And on top of that, sometimes the company that didn't benefit you as much can now offer you maybe a better position or a bigger title. Unlike the title that you would have down here, now you got a bigger title up here. Now let's say this company right here was paying you minimum wage. Okay? And then let's say the career job that you wanted paid you twice as much as the minimum wage, right? And now all of a sudden, the company that was paying you minimum wage, you respected them, did your 2 weeks, even though you didn't like, working there, honestly, offers you a bigger position than this career position now. So let's put in some numbers. Let's say the minimum wage here is 15. The career job here is, let's say, 25. Now, the minimum wage job that you had now calls you back. Sees your resume, sees everything that you have been productive. And then they call you. And then they ask you, so what are they paying over here? Or what are they paying you here? And you tell them, well, they're paying me this amount. Right? 25. So now this company is like, you know what? We got a bigger position. And let's say they offered you now $30 an hour to go back. Now, of course, you're always going to go for more money, am I right? But also, it's not about the money. It's about where you could feel comfortable at, right? So sometimes the best solution is you always should give a 2 week notice before you leave a company, any company. It don't matter what it is, security, office, retail, whatever. Because at the end of the day, you need reference. Am I right or wrong? Now, let's say you're one of those that decides, oh, fuck this job. I already got a brand new job. They're going to pay me more. I'm not going to stay. Oh, fuck that 2 week shit or whatever. And you go to that new job and the same thing happens to you. It didn't work out. Now what? You're going to apply for other jobs? Well, then where are the references? Oh, that's right. You know what happened? You fucked up. Instead of doing your 2 weeks resignation and putting up with it, even though you hated it, you now messed up your paths. See what I'm saying? Now, what makes you think that somebody is going to give you a good reference because you walked out of work because you said, fuck this job, I don't give a shit, it's minimum wage, it ain't paying my bills, I ain't got no money, I gotta make more, and all this bullshit that you're saying out of your fucking mouth? Are you like listening to what I'm saying? Because I really hope you are. It's because you were unprofessional doing unprofessional things, saying unprofessional stuff. Now, mind you, those are just little small scenarios that you would probably see here and there, but not everywhere. Because I've seen people walk out of work without even saying a word. They just walk out. Supervisor, manager, director, fire safety coordinator, front desk attendant, whatever it is, receptionist. They're wondering, where the hell did you go? Now what are you going to say? Oh, yeah, Fulano went out, never coming back. Now you follow? I'm trying to help you guys here. I'm trying to explain to you the difference between resigning from work the right way and not resigning from work the wrong way. I'm teaching you guys the right way of resigning. And I want you guys to drop your comments down below. Have you guys ever seen anybody walking out of their jobs all pissed off with an ugly face and saying, fuck this job and all that shit? Or comment down below if you have seen people that resigned and put in their 2 weeks and waited for the right time. You know, also, you got to remember something else, guys. When you resign, even though a company already offered you a job, you know, and they ask you, hey, can you come today? That could be a test to literally see if you're one of those type of people that would just say, oh yeah, you know what? I'll start today. Fuck this job. I'm gonna leave today. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do it today. I'm not gonna call in and say that I'm coming into work. I'm gonna go with you guys instead. I've seen that many times. And it becomes a big deal. And that right there, that scenario that I just did right now, could be a test. Because then companies, new hires that are working for their career jobs, might look at you differently now. Because they might think, well, since this person decided to just leave and not give a fuck, they might do the same with us. See what I'm saying? I hope I'm teaching you guys all this stuff. Sink it in. Sink it in. Because this is the right way of resigning. The right way of resigning is you put in your 2 weeks. You work. Even though you don't like it, you work. Make that money. And forget about whatever anybody tells you. Because it's your life. It's your choice. But do it the right way. And if you do it the right way, you're going to be okay. See, I just rhymed. If you do it the right way, you're going to be okay. Capiche? So I hope this video helps you guys out. The right way of resigning from work. It's going to benefit you a lot. I promise you. I'm telling you. Sometimes you just got to go for the better because as we're getting older, time is not stopping. I've said that to so many people. So many people. That time does not wait for anybody. Don't waste God's time. Do what you got to do. And stop whining and complaining and bitching and all this BS that you do. There's a time and place for everything. But most of the time, you have to fucking grow up. And be a man. Or a woman. Or whatever you are. Transgender. Gay, lesbian. It don't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what race you are. We're all human. At the end. We're all images of God. All of us. Remember that. Put that in your fucking mind. People need to stop judging. And do things the right way. And I promise you, you're going to see a lot of people are going to love you. But before people love you, you got to love yourself. So, wherever you are, whatever you do for a living, if you don't like it, you can always resign. But resign the right way. And sometimes you have to put in time in those locations that you don't like working for before you even decide to resign. Don't just work for 1 week and then resign. Put in an effort. A year and a half, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. Whatever benefits you, is for you. Nobody else. So, guys, I'm going to end it here. And I hope this video helps those about resigning the right way from whatever job you have today for your better. Okay? So, guys, as I always say, if you like what you see and you're interested in joining the exclusive family Discord group channel, you already know I'm going to put the link in the description below. That being said, guys, you know who I be. They call me Your Mills Got Skills. They call me Nomad Patriot. They call me the Slider. Team YGE versus Team Slider under Team Donkey Productions. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Please stay safe. Please stay healthy. Please stay secure. And if you do decide to go outside, please wear a mask. And if you have the opportunity to get your COVID shot and your flu shot, please do so as well to save yourself and save others' lives. Very important. I like to provide strong messages to all my subscribers. And guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, please. It'll help support me and the channel. And for those that like these type of stuff that I do with the vlogging and the gaming and the freestyling and the touring and all that stuff, holla at your boy. I'm always here. And drop your comments down below and tell me what you really think about this video, and let me know if this video actually helped you out and it probably opened up your mind. I would really appreciate that. And I will comment back. Trust me. All right, guys. I love you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care.